defend your interests, navigate complex relationships, and master the art of influence. All this can be achieved by understanding the principles behind the 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene. In this explainer video, we will delve into the essential strategies that can empower you to stand your ground against powerful individuals and protect yourself in any situation. Let's begin with our first concept: never outshine the master. This law teaches us a crucial self-defense insight, avoiding attracting attention to your talents that might provoke jealousy and insecurity in your superiors. History provides us with a vivid example of the consequences of ignoring this law. In 17th century France, Nicolas Fouquet, the finance minister to King Louis XIV, made a fatal mistake. He threw an extravagant party at his newly built chateau, showcasing his wealth and taste. The opulence of the event far surpassed anything the young king had experienced. Louis XIV, feeling overshadowed and threatened, soon after had Fouquet arrested and imprisoned for life. The lesson here is clear. When dealing with those in positions of power above you, it's wise to downplay your own brilliance. Instead of trying to impress them with your capabilities, focus on making them feel important and secure in their position. This doesn't mean you should diminish your talents entirely, but rather present them in a way that complements rather than outshines your superiors. Moving on to our second concept, conceal your intentions. This strategy is about keeping your plans hidden to prevent others from sabotaging or countering your efforts. By masking your true objectives, you maintain an element of surprise and control over the situation. A master of this technique was Otto von Bismarck, the 19th century Prussian statesman. Bismarck, in his quest to unify Germany, often publicly opposed ideas he secretly supported. For instance, he initially spoke out against a war with Austria while secretly preparing for it. This deception allowed him to catch his opponents off guard and ultimately secure a powerful position as the first chancellor of a unified German empire. By concealing his true intentions, Bismarck was able to maneuver through complex political landscapes and achieve his goals without alerting his adversaries. Our third concept is equally powerful. Always say less than necessary. This law emphasizes that speaking less can make you seem more powerful and in control, while avoiding giving away too much information. The less you reveal, the more others must fill in the gaps with their imagination, often to your advantage. King Louis XIV of France was a master of this technique. He would often respond to his courtiers' requests or questions with a simple, "I shall see." This brief, non-committal response left his intentions unclear, keeping his court in suspense and maintaining his air of authority. By applying this law, you protect yourself from potential manipulation. When you speak less, you give others fewer opportunities to use your words against you or to gain insight into your thoughts and plans. It also creates an aura of mystery around you, which can be a powerful tool in maintaining your position and influence. The fourth concept we'll explore is court attention at all costs. While it might seem contradictory to our first law, this strategy is about ensuring you're noticed to prevent being overshadowed or ignored, thus maintaining your power. The key is to strike a balance, attract attention in a way that doesn't threaten those above you, but prevents those around you from overlooking your value. A prime example of this strategy in action is P.T. Barnum, the legendary American showman. Barnum was a master at generating publicity and attracting attention to his attractions. One of his most famous stunts involved hiring a man to place bricks at specific intervals around New York City. This mysterious action drew curiosity and speculation, ultimately driving massive crowds to Barnum's museum to see the Brick Man. By constantly courting attention, Barnum ensured that his business remained at the forefront of public consciousness, protecting his position in the entertainment industry. Our fifth concept is use selective honesty and generosity to disarm your victim. This strategy involves using well-placed acts of honesty or generosity to lower others' defenses and create a strategic advantage. It's important to note that this doesn't advocate for constant deception, but rather for strategic transparency. For instance, imagine you're in a negotiation. By being unexpectedly open about a minor weakness in your position, you can create an impression of honesty and fairness. This can make the other party less suspicious of your overall intentions, potentially causing them to let their guard down. Similarly, a well-timed act of generosity can create a sense of obligation in others, making them more likely to comply with your future requests. The sixth concept we'll discuss is play on people's need to believe to create a cult-like following. This strategy involves tapping into people's desires and beliefs to gain influence and control. By understanding and exploiting what people want to believe, you can create a devoted following that will support and protect you. A historical figure who masterfully employed this strategy was Mata Hari, the Dutch exotic dancer and courtesan who became a famous spy during World War I. Mata Hari created an aura of mysticism and exoticism around herself, claiming to be a Javanese princess and expert in sacred Indian dance. This carefully crafted persona played into people's fantasies and desire for the exotic, making her an object of fascination and giving her significant power and influence in European high society. Our seventh concept is get others to do the work for you, but always take the credit. This strategy involves leveraging others' efforts to make yourself seem more powerful and efficient while conserving your own energy. It's about delegation, but with a twist, ensuring that you're seen as the driving force behind the success. Thomas Edison, the renowned inventor, frequently utilized this strategy. While Edison was undoubtedly brilliant, many of his most famous inventions were the result of work done by his large team of engineers and technicians. However, Edison ensured that he received the lion's share of the credit for these innovations. By doing so, he built a reputation as one of history's greatest inventors, enhancing his power and influence in the scientific and business worlds. The eighth concept we'll explore is pose as a friend, work as a spy. This strategy involves gathering intelligence from those who trust you to provide strategic advantages and insights. It's about creating relationships that allow you to access valuable information while masking your true intentions. In the world of business and politics, this strategy is often employed through networking and relationship building. By establishing close connections with key individuals, you can gain insider knowledge about trends, decisions, and potential opportunities or threats. This information can be invaluable in planning your own moves and protecting your interests. However, it's crucial to approach this strategy with caution and ethical consideration. While gathering information is important, maintaining trust and integrity in your relationships is equally vital for long-term success. Our ninth concept is one of the most aggressive: crush your enemy totally. This strategy argues that eliminating rivals entirely removes any future threats to your power. It's about ensuring that your opponents don't have the opportunity to recover and seek revenge. In the ruthless world of Renaissance Italy, Cesare Borgia, the illegitimate son of Pope Alexander VI, was known for his application of this principle. When he conquered the Duchy of Urbino, he didn't just defeat the ruling Montefeltro family, he systematically eliminated them and their supporters, ensuring they could never pose a threat to his power again. While this extreme approach isn't applicable or advisable in most modern contexts, the underlying principle of thoroughly addressing threats to your position is worth considering. In a business context, for example, this might translate to completely outperforming a rival company in a key market, rather than being satisfied with a marginal victory. Our final concept is know who you're dealing with. Do not offend the wrong person. This strategy emphasizes the importance of understanding the personalities and insecurities of those around you to avoid unnecessary conflicts and strategic blunders. It's about developing your emotional intelligence and ability to read people accurately. Misjudging someone's capacity for vengeance or their influence can lead to dire consequences. History is full of examples where underestimating an opponent or needlessly offending a powerful individual led to downfall. For instance, Many courtiers in various royal courts throughout history have fallen from grace due to careless words or actions that offended the monarch. In your own life, this principle translates to being observant and considerate in your interactions. Before making a move or a statement, consider its potential impact on others, especially those in positions of power or influence. By understanding the motivations and sensitivities of those around you, you can navigate complex social and professional environments more effectively, avoiding unnecessary conflicts and building beneficial relationships. As we conclude our exploration of these powerful concepts from the 48 Laws of Power, it's important to remember that these strategies should be applied with wisdom and ethical consideration. The goal is not to manipulate or harm others, but to protect yourself and navigate complex power dynamics effectively. These laws provide a framework for understanding how power operates in various contexts, from personal relationships to professional environments and beyond. By internalizing these principles, you can become more adept at recognizing power plays, defending your interests, and achieving your goals. Remember, true power isn't about dominating others, but about mastering yourself and your environment. It's about having the wisdom to know when to assert yourself and when to step back, when to speak, and when to remain silent. By developing this awareness and applying these strategies judiciously, you can navigate even the most challenging situations with confidence and grace. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the intricacies of power dynamics. If you found this video enlightening, you might be interested in exploring related topics. For your next viewing, we suggest two fascinating options. The Most Interesting Man in Advertising, David Ogilvy. This video delves into the life and strategies of one of the most influential figures in advertising history, offering insights into persuasion and influence that complement the power dynamics we've discussed today. Alternatively, you might want to explore the spin-selling secrets of Neil Rackham. This video examines revolutionary sales techniques that can enhance your ability to influence and persuade, providing another perspective on the practical application of power in business contexts. Please click on one of the thumbnails to start the next video.